The subject cloud computing with Azure, having all branches: BTech Computer Science Engineering, MTech, BCA, MCA, BSc Computer Science, MSc Computer Science, and all other related computer science courses is having this subject. Very good morning, guys. Today we are going to start the second unit. So already we have completed first unit, understanding of cloud computing. Second unit, we are going to study about basic fundamental of Azure. So that is getting started with Azure. So in this unit, we are going to touch upon Azure basics, Azure portal, preview portal, management portal, subscription management, billing, pricing calculator, Azure virtual machines, virtual machine basics, status, IP address, creating and configuring virtual machines, configuring VM disk, virtual machine management. So these are all the topic we are going to cover in the second unit. Now we will move on to particular topics. What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is internet-based computing whereby shared resources, software, and information are provided to computers and other devices on demand through the internet. So in the cloud computing, we have to highlight first thing, on demand. Second thing, what you have used so far that you are going to pay. It is a specialty for cloud computing. In this slide, we are going to discuss cloud evolution. In the beginning, we have started proprietary mainframe in the year 1965, and after that we have moved on open MPP. MPP in the sense massively parallel processing, and SMP. SMP in the sense symmetric multiprocessing. So in the year 1980, and after that we have moved to grid computing 1990, and after that we have moved on commodity clusters 1995, and then we have moved on virtualized clusters in the year 2000. After that, in the 2005, software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So in the three different services, we have done the work. After that, all the three services combined in the year 2007, we created a cloud. And this slide we are going to discuss about why cloud computing. In the four aspects we are going to discuss. Reduce the TCO, that is total cost of ownership. For example, so we are running the company, so every management, they are focusing their product, not for IT department. So they are expecting more profit. At the same time, they are concentrating in the business, not for IT sector, IT department in that particular organization, particular industry. So at the case, we are moving to cloud computing. So everything we have to rental it. So automatically the cost will be reduced. That is total cost of ownership. Savings on capital investment, savings on data center space, power and cooling. Minimize the operational cost. And next one is better budget utilization. Reinvest saved capex on new initiatives. Focus on business, not on infrastructure. Save on operations, manpower. Reduce the risk. Eliminates capacity planning and sizing. Prevents success disaster. Eliminates scalability issues and risk of failures. Last one remains competitive. So quicker time to market. So everywhere in the product side, heavy competitions. So in that case, so we are moving to cloud computing. So automatically in the easy way, it will reach the customers. That is quicker time to market, create development and test, easy to fly, rely on speed and stability of that machine. On this slide, we are going to discuss about cloud computing architecture. In the simple way, defined architecture, client and server. So in the cloud computing, so automatically we call it as client and server architecture. In the client and server architecture, we have classified three processes. So one is application. Application, it consists of user interface and machine interface. Next one is a platform. Platform, it consists of components and services. Third one is infrastructure, compute, network, storage. So all three process, it will be done by infrastructure. It is cloud computing architecture. Next one is very important, services, cloud computing services. So we have classified in three type of services. So one is infrastructure as a service, another one is a platform as a service, third one is software as a service. So first one is infrastructure as a service. Service provider bears all the cost of servers, networking, storage and backups. You just have to pay to take the computing service, and the users build their own application software. For example, Amazon EC2 is a great example of this type of service. So elastic computing too. So advantages, offers you the greatest degree of control of the three models. Scaling and elasticity are not the provider's responsibility. Second one is platform as a service. The service provider only provide platform or a stack of solutions for your users. It helps users saving investment on hardware and software. Google engine and Force.com provided this type of service. It's an example. So advantages, platform as a service is a true cloud model in that applications do not need to worry about the scalability of the underlying platform, that is a hardware and software. When enterprises write their application to run over the PaaS software platform, the elasticity and scalability is guaranteed transparently by the PaaS platform. Last one, software as a service. The service provider will give your users the service of using their software, especially any type of application software. Example, Google, Salesforce.com, that is a CRM, NetSuite, etc. So in the software as a service, advantages saves the complexity of software installation, no need for maintenance, upgrades and patches. For example, for security fixes for the IT team within the enterprise. With this, I conclude the topic, the introduction of cloud computing. If you have any query, just you have to mail to me p.mutthusamy@the-galgota university.edu.in. Thanks for listening. Thanks to all. Great day.